Julien and Kiersten, you just recorded a live podcast here to a full packed house. There were people standing all around. Tell us some of those key themes you talked about.
So we talked about how you can't really talk about the evolving investor without talking about the evolving family. And some of the shifts in America's values are going to impact the way that people want to invest their money and how they want their portfolios set up.
Yeah, so things like religion, right? As uncomfortable as that conversation may be, that religion has a huge impact on the way that people design their lives. And obviously there's some financial implications there. So we explored that topic a little bit. We talked a good bit about the shift in the media landscape and how that's introducing people to financial ideas at a younger age and in a more fragmented way than it has in previous years. And we also talked about just how the American wallet or the pocketbook has shifted with the change in breadwinners and women earning more than their husbands, and how that looks different in same-sex households versus even, older households. Like all of those things are just kind of shifting in real time. And I think it has implications on how financial advisors service their clients.
There's great tools and data, but the reality is our lives are more intersectional and messy. And so you really got to be empathetic and get to know your client, ask the right questions, ask better questions to be able to give them a plan that is actually aligned to their values.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to be mindful of, or at least aware of, the media sources that are informing your clients before they get to you, right? They're not showing up cold anymore. They're showing up because they've read something online, or they've watched a movie, or they've listened to a podcast and it's already galvanized them. And so they're showing up with a stronger point of view than they may have in previous years.
Yeah, and if they're listening to your podcast, which hopefully they are, they're learning to get uncomfortable and have some of those uncomfortable conversations. Julien and Kiersten, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.